Hello and welcome to this video, the purpose of which is to tell you something about the MBA course, Master of Business Administration, that FTMS runs in Singapore and also in Kuala Lumpur. I ought to introduce myself to you. I'm Andrew Chambers. I was recently appointed as the Academic Director of FTMS, though I have been involved with FTMS since its inception way back 28 years ago. FTMS is fully established and has been for a long time. As far as I myself are concerned, I've been a business school academic for many years. I used to be the Dean of the Cass Business School, which is rated, I think, number 4 in the UK and about number 30 or 40 in the world. So I understand the business of business schools. Now, I would like to commend to you the MBA that FTMS runs. In fact, FTMS is in partnership with Anglia Ruskin University in Cambridge, UK, and also in Chelmsford in the UK. Anglia Ruskin is an old established institution dating back more than 150 years. It is a relatively new university, having previously been a college. It is rated quite high within the UK. But the reason why FTMS has chosen the Anglia Ruskin MBA is because it is particularly suited to students in Singapore, students who have demanding jobs, students who perhaps have been out of the study habit for a few years and would find it hard to re-enter into a degree course which entailed taking 3-hour written exams and that sort of thing. There are no examinations in the Anglia Ruskin MBA which FTMS runs. Assessment is by means of continuous assessment by way of assignments linked to the modules that you take. And also an important part of the MBA course is a major project which you undertake. It might be linked to a business challenge that your employer is experiencing if you're a part-time student. So it may be of practical value to your employer. And it results in a write-up, if you like, a dissertation of some 15,000 words. In terms of how important it is, it counts for 3 times as much towards the award of the MBA as one of the other modules in the MBA course accounts for. There are 8 other modules in the MBA course. It's a general MBA. It's not an MBA brackets finance or an MBA brackets human relations. I think specialist MBAs like that are sailing a little bit close to the wind because the extra focus on the specialism means that there is insufficient focus on some of the other aspects which are so important for a manager who wants to use the MBA to support his or her developing career. And so, for instance, on the Anglia Ruskin MBA, which FTMS runs, we cover quite comprehensively strategy, innovation, entrepreneurship, and issues such as that. Another reason why the Anglia Ruskin MBA is particularly suitable for FTMS to run is that FTMS's background, and indeed a major part of its business still, is to provide training to qualify for a number of different professional qualifications, notably to become an associate of the Chartered Institute of Certified Accountants, the ACCA qualification, or to become a member of the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, the so-called CIMA qualification. FTMS is the largest provider of training for the ACCA qualification outside of the UK. And I mention that because it means that FTMS has faculty who are deadly practical, really applied, who really understand business and who have a tremendous track record at getting students through these professional exams. And of course, those faculty, amongst others, are available to FTMS to provide a very hands-on practical approach to teaching the MBA. Now, when it comes to the fees that are charged for MBA courses, they vary hugely, as you will probably know, because it's always an issue which concerns students. Some MBAs would cost maybe as much as 80,000 Singapore dollars in terms of tuition fees. In the case of the FTMS Anglia Ruskin MBA, the fees in 2014 are 16,000 Singapore dollars. Exceptionally good value. If you were to take the Anglia Ruskin MBA by jetting across to the UK and living in the UK for a year or longer in order to study for the MBA at Anglia Ruskin University, you would be paying more than twice the fees that FTMS charges for you to obtain the Anglia Ruskin MBA in Singapore. And of course, you don't have the international travel expenses and the high living expenses which you would have if you were studying in the UK. So there's a lot going for the Anglia Ruskin MBA. I can commend it to you very strongly. I hope you will get in touch with FTMS if you would like to take your interest in our MBA further. We run open sessions for prospective students to come along and learn more about the MBA. And usually we're able to put you in touch at these open sessions with current students who can exchange information with you and tell you about their experience. Are you likely to pass if you register for the Anglia Ruskin MBA with FTMS? Well, since FTMS started to run it, somewhere between 90 and 95% of the students we accept have succeeded in obtaining the MBA. And there are early exit points for students who decide they don't want to continue all the way through to a full MBA. If they have done part of the program but not very much, students can be awarded a certificate. If they have done more but not everything, they can be awarded a postgraduate diploma. But that applies to very few. As I say, 90 to 95% of the students that we have taken on have succeeded in obtaining the full MBA. So here is an opportunity for you to obtain the degree which is recognized as the passport to a career in middle and senior management, which will serve you very well as your career develops. It really is an opportunity which I suggest is too good to miss, particularly if it fits in with all of your circumstances. So please come along, please get in touch with us. We'd be delighted to talk with you further. Thank you.